Hey guys, I hope you're doing really well. We're live once again for Inner Line Fitness Podcast, courtesy of your main man, Anil. And for today's episode, I'm going to go through something different. I'm going to talk about the power of keeping daily healthy eating habits and how you can get started right away. So let's dive right in. So we're now 1 month into 2026, and by now I'm sure that weight loss is one of your main goals and New Year's resolutions. And as we previously covered in episodes, weight loss transformation starts with a change in identity, a change in the action you're taking, and then a change in daily habits and practices. So let's look at the daily habits. Now, I want you to think about food as fuel for your body, giving you the energy to get up and go. You see, in order for us to see a change in our daily habits and practices, we've got to actually change the food that we're consuming. You see, food is a lot like volume. The more of it you consume without taking action, like hitting the weights, running on the treadmill, or going for a walk, you're going to put on more weight. And then if you consume the wrong kind of food, like chocolates, sweets, or crisps on a daily basis, you're giving your body the bad kind of fuel. Have you ever noticed that when you hit the gym the next day after eating a lot of junk food, you feel much weaker and sluggish? Now, the reason why this is because junk food is very high in calories, it requires more time and effort for your body to process, and then on top of that, it doesn't really offer much in nutritional value. Whereas if you had three healthy square meals full of lean proteins, carbohydrates, and greens, as well as healthy snacks like pulses, you'd be raring to go. Now, in case you don't already know, guys, if you consume the wrong kind of food, it undoes all the good action that you're taking from the workout. You're going to give yourself an uphill battle by eating more of the wrong kind of food, of junk food, and then your body can only lose so much weight from the workout. Now, by now, you must be wondering, okay, Neil, what do I need to do about this and how can I change this? Well, here's two initial steps that will help in order for you to change this. The first step I want you to take is I want you to commit to writing down all of the food that you're consuming within a day, when that's from morning all the way through to the afternoon, all the way through to the evening. Now, by you being accountable and writing down exactly what you're eating, all the food groups, all the times, and the dates and times as well, you're going to start to see where you're putting on those pounds of weight just by snacking and consuming the wrong kind of food groups, and as well as just not keeping to a routine. Now, the second step that I want you to take is I want you to slowly and steadily decrease your portion size week by week. Now, let's say right now you're out of shape, and for your evening dinner, you'll eat your evening dinner and you come back for seconds. From now on, I want you to not go back for seconds after you've finished your full dinner. Now, as well as this, for example, what I want you to do is slowly and steadily reduce your portion size within your meal. For example, my evening meal is plant-based chicken style protein along with potato wedges, broccoli, and carrots. So you got the food groups there of protein, carbohydrates, and vegetables. Now, I've seen a lot of success very recently with reducing my protein size from 200 grams down to 150 grams and then only eating half a potato, which works out about 100 grams. So within that meal right now, you've got now 150 grams of protein, 100 grams of potatoes, and about 250 to 300 grams of vegetables. And me working out on that lower amount of volume has actually helped with the success of me losing 9 pounds since the start of the year by having the fuel to then go to the gym and then lift the weights and being consistent with that discipline every single day. Now, if you take these first two steps, you're going to see a change in your energy levels and a lot more discipline in your results, and you're going to start to enjoy your training as well. Now, the last step that I'd recommend that you take is to meditate daily. This goes without saying. If you meditate daily, it helps you to set your intentions for the day and to identify and overcome those urges as they come up. And as they start to come up, I want you to write down and journal what your associations are. As you start to do this, you start to see that change in identity and you'll shift from going and saying things like, I'm on a diet to I'm living a healthy lifestyle. Because if we say we're on a diet, eventually we're going to go off the diet. But if we tell ourselves eventually with this shift that we are living a healthy lifestyle, then that way we'll continue on the healthy lifestyle. Guys, I hope this podcast has been of great value today. As I would say, everybody, channel your inner Rocky. This is what you can expect when you're being coached over here in Align Fitness. If you're ready to lose weight, reach out to me at immunityforcommunity@gmail.com or DM me on YouTube, Instagram, or Facebook. As I would say, everybody, channel your inner Rocky. Have great weekends and take care.